Hey guys and girls, so glad you could join me again today for another object lesson. I'm so glad that we're able to share these few moments together. And so we're going to be talking about something that's very important to all of us. So I hope you're having a great day. I know for me it's been a great day, and so I hope it is for you. So I've got a question for you. In fact, this question could be for anybody, adults, kids, whomever. And the question is, why do we come to church? What is the reason why we come to church? Now, in today's day and age, maybe we don't attend church physically because, we're concerned about the pandemic. But if you're showing up on these videos and watching them, then in a sense, you're coming to church. But when you think about coming to church physically being here, what are some of the reasons why we come? Well, I thought of a few. I know you can't answer me back live on here, but if you have some ideas on why you go to church, maybe you can post them in the comments below. But here's just a few things I thought of. It could be to come and we really enjoy singing songs. We really enjoy doing worshiping God through music, and so we enjoy that. Maybe we come to church because we want to see some of our friends and we want to engage with them and have a good time and have fun with them and spend time talking to them. Maybe it could be that we want to come and learn more about God, and that's very important. But probably the most important thing is not just learning about God, it's also connecting with God. It's also connecting with Jesus and being connected to Him, so that when we come to this place of worship, we have this opportunity to do that. Now, some of you are coming physically, and that's awesome. Some of you aren't able to come yet, and that's okay too. But when you click on these videos and you watch these videos, you are at least coming to church in that sense. So we come to become and get connected to Jesus. Now, here's the thing. We can't see Jesus. We can't shake his hand. We can't walk up and give him a high five or anything like that. So we have to accept that he's there and he loves us. And we connect to him by faith, by believing that when we come to the house of God, that he is with us, that he's connected with us. And so let me just kind of show you what I mean. So we have this piece of paper here, and it has the word faith on it, right? And so the way that we connect to God is through this faith. And so then I have these two paper clips, and let's say that this paper clip will represent Jesus, and this paper clip will represent us. And so through faith, we need to be connected to him. And so we're going to take this piece of paper and we're going to fold it like so, and we're going to put the clip right here, just like so. Here, let's do it like this. And so we're going to connect the two pieces of paper just like so, right? Okay, and then we're going to take this piece of paper on the other end, we're going to fold it back like this. We're going to take this paper clip that represents us, and we are going to put it in right here, if I can get it to go in. Hold on a second here. Sometimes my fingers don't work the way they're supposed to. All right, here we go. And so we're going to do that. But what we see here is that, excuse me guys, I did this just a little bit backwards. Hold on a second. Let's do it this way. I'm sorry. Let's go like this. There we go. Now I've got it in the right direction. And we're going to clip this piece of paper here. That's why I was having trouble. I wasn't doing it right. Okay, and then we're going to fold it back like this. And this paper clip represents Jesus. And this paper clip represents us. If I can get it to go in here the way it's supposed to. There we go. There we go. Now we've got it. So, what's the one thing you notice about the two paper clips? Well, they're not connected, because when we say we have faith, we do, but we have to exercise our faith. We have to put it out there. We have to actually trust, And so we got the two clips on there. This one representing Jesus, and this one representing us. So how do we connect? Well, we connect through this faith, right? And so here we go. Let's see if we can get this to work, right? 1, 2, 3. So our faith has allowed us to be connected to Jesus. And so now the two paper clips are connected, the one that represented Jesus and the one that represents us. Now our faith has connected us. And so that's something that's really important to us, and it's something that shows us that that's how we connect with God. There's a couple of quick stories in the Bible that help us with that. One takes place in the book of John chapter 3. And if you want to read that whole chapter, you can. There's a leader, a Pharisee, a teacher, a master of Scripture. His name was Nicodemus, and he was a ruler of the Jews, is what it says in John chapter 3. And he came to Jesus by night, and he started having these discussions, and he started asking Jesus questions. And Jesus was explaining to him that by faith, we know that we can have a relationship with God. And so that whole chapter is about the conversation that Nicodemus and Jesus has about faith. And so he explained to Nicodemus that you have to have faith to believe in him, and that you have to have that faith, and you have to know that that is how we connect with Jesus. And there's another story in the book of Luke, Luke chapter 19. There's a story of a man by the name of Zacchaeus. He lived in a town called Jericho, and Zacchaeus was a Jewish man who was a tax collector. And he was very wealthy. And a lot of people didn't like Zacchaeus because he wasn't being honest about how he collected taxes. In fact, he collected more taxes than he should have to basically line his own pockets. And in those days, tax collectors collected taxes not for the country of Israel, but for the empire of Rome. And the people of Israel really didn't like Rome ruling in their country. They wanted to be ruled by their own leaders, but they weren't. They were ruled by the Roman Empire, and they didn't like that very much. Well, then you had some of their own people become tax collectors, and that was a strategy by the Roman empires. We're going to take their own people from their own culture, and we're going to make them collect taxes, and that's what Zacchaeus did. So he wasn't well liked by anybody. People thought he was a sinner, even though we all are sinners. And so he knew that Jesus was there, and he wanted to see Jesus. And so he climbed up in a tree, and he was short of stature. So he climbed up in a tree to see him, and Jesus saw him and said, "Zacchaeus, I want you to come down from that tree. I'm going to go to your house. I'm going to dine with you today." And because of that interaction, his faith was exploded, and he believed in Jesus, and he made wrongs right. He corrected his behavior. He actually gave people back money that he had taken unlawfully, and he restored money and goods to people that he had taken. And so because of his faith in Jesus, God changed him completely, and God connected to him through his faith in Jesus. Just like you and I can be connected with Jesus through our faith. All right, so I hope that was a fun little experiment there, that you can see that we can be connected through our faith in Jesus Christ, and that when we come to church, whether it's on video or whether it's live here, that we connect with the creator of the universe and his son, Jesus Christ. All right, so I hope you have a great week. I hope this has been fun for you and helpful for you. Remember, our faith is important, and we need to exercise it every day. All right? Take care, guys and girls, and I will see you on the next video.